Hello, Kimberly Heckman here. I was just going to go over my differentiation strategies for first grade action research proposal. I was excited to finally land here because I was toying with a bunch of different ideas, but differentiating is something that I struggle with quite a bit in my classroom due to the level of learners that I have. I have a lot of high friends and a lot of low friends, but not a lot of those middlemen. So it makes it a little bit difficult to teach just regularly on the daily. I know, or I don't know, I feel like I need work on focusing a little more on my research question. Also, I don't know how to hyperlink this in, so I don't know if that's something you can help me with. Somehow in the transfer from Word to Google, this got unlinked. I don't know if that's a big deal, but so there's that. The feedback I got from you for the last class was pretty minimal. It was a couple of spelling errors or like word errors, and then adding in the differentiation definition. Oh my gosh, that's hard to come by. Here. So most of the work was fairly easy to come by once I actually dove in. So about my school was pretty easy. I've been working closely with my admin through my intern program and now my induction. So we have a pretty great relationship. It was easy to call her and find out the best avenue to find this information out. And then obviously this is important to me because it is what I'm struggling with in my own classroom. And then going through here, so here, you had suggested that I add in the second question, specific strategies to support effective differentiation of instruction in the classroom. And I wasn't sure if that was supposed to actually replace this, the factors that contribute to challenges in effectively differentiating instruction. I wasn't sure if that was supposed to change, so use your suggestion rather than the original suggestion. If it was supposed to change, I know that I need more work adding this in, because after I submitted it that night I went to sleep and I was like, oh my goodness, you never went back and wrote in your challenge, like what would really make this challenging. So I did want to add that to each piece in my down here in my chapter 3, where I talk about all the differentiation strategies. I feel like there are differences that would be needed to, oh my goodness, there are differences in problems for different strategies. Overall, students that are not engaged while you're trying to do small groups or work with specific students is always going to be a problem. And I have quite a few friends in my class that are kind of trouble. They're like that little kind of trouble where they get in each other's business and they're in each other's space, and then that just causes problems. So it's a lot of tattling. We've been really working on that. And I don't know. So I think I need to add a little paragraph here for each small group, and then what would hinder me from doing that. And then So just talking about all these things, seating chart obviously would be a little bit different of a problem than small group, although, like I said, all of them would be hindered by students who are not engaged with what they're doing. So I think that covers everything. I need to dive into a little more research so that I can just absorb a little more and be able to put that into my paper and find some really great resources to add to that chapter where we have to do all those annotations. That's a little bit terrifying, but otherwise I feel like I'm in a pretty good space, and I think that your positive feedback was super helpful just to my overthinking self. So thank you for that. And I think that's everything. Have a great night or day.